I think we're live, possibly. Let's see who the first one's going to be in this evening. It's 8-Bit Kid. What's up, dude? I had my money down on Nitro Curse. There he is, number 4. Yeah, he's always quick into the chats. What's up, guys? Mikkel, Alex, Blister. What's up, man? I got first. I don't know about that. I see 8-Bit Kid first on my screen. Is my stream... Oh, my stream does not appear to be working. What is up, RJ? Is the stream up for you guys? It was up for me for like 2 seconds, then it just quit on me. This was the same thing I think that Rich the Man was dealing with the other day. The screen was black. Hang on 1 second, guys. Let me refresh this. Wouldn't be a live stream if I didn't have issues. There we go. I think it's okay now. It's so weird, man. I don't know what is going on. I guess it seems like every stream that I've been in these last 2 days, there have been issues. Either audio issues, lag issues. Anyway, let's see. Who did I miss? I'm sorry about that. Jay, what's up, man? Appreciate the mastery video. That's awesome, dude. Stream looks good. Stream looks good. Stream is fine. Okay. Well, then let's get right into it. I think I might have to blow a little bit of energy in Alliance Quest here real quick before I jump into the grind. Let me see here what I've got going on. Hoping Steiny drops in. I've got chocolate milk in the house this evening. What up, Caldwell, man? What's going on? How is everybody this evening? Hopefully you're all doing well. Have lots of points in the Ghost Rider arena. I think this is like a, yeah, immune to debuff effects. I think my Wolverine's in pretty bad shape. Arnob. What's up, man? Don't spill it. Yeah, I will not spill it. It's the only laptop that I've got. That would pretty much ruin my YouTube dreams right there. Oh, that's right. I cannot parry stun. Really need to get some regen going here. I think this is the first time I've run this path. What? Tell you what, man, I've had some real issues with timing, which there were a lot of people that were having issues, and I really didn't seem to be affected by any of it. But these last couple of days, I don't know what it is. I feel like I should be blocking, feel like I should be evading, and I'm getting nothing. I'll catch up in the chat here in 1 second. I've got to focus in on this Gwenpool. Really can't be losing Wolverine on day number 1, just like 5 or 6 fights in. See, it just happened again right there. Like, I evaded back. There's no reason why I shouldn't have evaded right there. And for whatever reason, it's caught me. It's so weird. Oh, crap. Oh my god. I put my phone down to read the chat. I was assuming that she was dead. Oh my god, I'm such a noob. Oh my god, I can't believe that happened. Good evening, Jar. What's up, man? I hope you didn't just see what happened there. Yeah, if you didn't catch that, you should rewind that. God dang it, man. I tried to grab my phone real quick and hit block, but didn't work. Man, that sucks. Alright, what have I missed? Hang on a second. Let me finish up Gwenpool here. Okay, grinding the arena. Jar, what's up, man? Good to see you here this evening. What device do I use? It's an iPhone 7 Plus. I've had it for about, I don't know, I guess since I started the channel. Haitian refugee in the house. What's up, man? Aaron Dockin. I was noticed, not noticed. Dude, don't have a sad face. I don't intentionally skip over anybody. I'm having problems evading Rocket's S1, Venom's S1. Both are super easy, but not lately. I hear you, man. I think I'm having the same issues. Hey Joel, what I miss? Me. I thought I had killed Gwenpool with an S3. I put down the phone and looked up to start reading chat and looked down, and she must have had like 100 life left. So yeah, first fight of the evening. Didn't go great, if I'm honest. And this one's not going well either. Maybe I should stop talking and actually focus on what I'm doing. Let's get her furies built up. I just don't have my intercept game on this evening. Let's build that extra fury charge here. Alright, we should hit him pretty hard. If we can get a couple crits. Nothing. Usually I always get a ton of crits. Tell you what, man, when you're used to just like parrying the whole fight, it really throws you out of your rhythm. Alright, come on, just bait out a special. Let's finish this thing. There we go. Ooh, man. Not easy fights. Not easy at all. Exotic Realm, what's up, man? Forgot that you can't kill Gwen with a special. You know what? You're right. I didn't. I've heard that mentioned, but I didn't really know anything about it. So maybe that's what it was. Can't kill Gwenpool with a special. There you go. Well, that was my bad. Grant, what's up, man? LBG, the humble beast. What's up, dude? Hey, Joel, I'm back. Hashtag notification squad. Snooter in the house. All right, I'm going to jump right over into the arena grind. I need to put up some points this evening. I'll probably run through the whole champ roster, 4 stars, tonight on stream, and then I'll probably run it again tonight off stream. That should put me pretty close to 3 million when I wake up tomorrow, and that should put me in pretty good position to get about 4.5. Give me some tips so that we can be a pro like you. Well, don't play like me. How about that? I had my total noobness on display there. Herdis. Is it like a silent C? Herdis? What's up, man? ECWS in the house. What's going on, guys? Happy Tuesday to you all. I almost didn't make it here on time. I give my son a bath every evening, and it went kind of long tonight. He was just having a good time. So I walked into the office like right at 9:27, turned everything on, and made it just in time for 9:30. Timothy Chapman, what's up, dude? Item use is the day after tomorrow. Yeah, it should be coming up here fairly quickly. Paul, hey Joel, liked your mastery video, motivated me to switch mine up. Yeah, I know that there's probably going to be a lot of love for that video and a lot of hate. People have got very strong opinions when it comes to the mastery setups. But I appreciate that, man. It's a fairly basic setup, I feel like. Nothing too complicated, but seems to work for me. Eric the Grape, what's up, dude? Hey, you were here last night. I can't forget a name like that. Jay, I'll get to your question in 1 second, dude. Give me just a second here. Brian Grant in the house. What's up, man? Snail. Yeah, hope you didn't see those fights at the beginning of the stream here. All right, Jay. Regarding masteries, thoughts on maxing glass cannon and partially offsetting the health loss with points in greater vitality. I only have points in greater vitality, to be honest with you, because I've got to get to 15 points for willpower. Probably would not suggest dumping more points into greater vitality than you absolutely have to. If you want to put more points in the glass cannon, you're probably better off sticking sticking those points like fully into your offense if you're going to go that route. What do I think about the evade bug? I think that it sucks. Didn't seem to have too many issues at first, but yeah, it's come back to bite me a couple times. It froze. Jar, you talking about the stream? The stream looks good on my end. Let me know if anybody's having some issues. It just wouldn't be one of my streams without having to either reset YouTube or my OBS. Just kind of how it is. Need to show some love to Brian Grant as well, dude. I thought for sure you were gonna get that Immortal Iron Fist. I just watched that video before I got on here. Watched it on my drive over to the office. Not even gonna mention the fact that in my opening, I guess it was a week ago yesterday. I think I opened up like 5 of those crystals. Really wasn't very many, and he was right there. Popped him open on live stream. Houston, we have a problem. Let me see here. Yeah, it shouldn't be any issues. Everything looks good. Everything looks good for me. Aaron, awesome. Am I the only one who can't stand fighting Rhino? No, dude, you're not alone there. He can be a huge pain to deal with. You really need to have a good champ that's got decent block proficiency to really play him well. Got to bait out those specials, get him over in the corner, bait out heavies. Hey Joel, should I get the 4-star chest and use 5 gate keys or get the title? I don't know what's in the chest. I think it's is it 5-star shards? That would be my guess. I've not seen anything official on that. I haven't really looked for it either. But personally, I think I'm gonna go for the title. If it gets towards the end of this and I don't have the keys, then yeah, I'll probably run through and grab as many of those chests as I can. To be honest with you, I'm not really going to farm for the keys. I'm either going to get the 5 out of my normal runs or I'm not. Right now, I didn't get any keys the first time that I ran through the scrapyard, and yesterday when I ran through it, I managed to pull 2 back to back. So it seems like it's totally random. So who knows? Maybe I'll have decent luck and I can get to it, but I won't shed a tear if I don't get it. Mr. LT opened 300 and got 1 3-star Immortal Iron Fist dupe. How many points you need to get the champion you're after? The cutoff first round was 4.3. I would expect the cutoff to come down slightly. Seems to always come down when there's a T4 basic arena running. So I would say if you want to be safe, you know, put up at least 4.3, but I wouldn't be surprised if the cutoff fell down under 4 a little bit. But again, don't ever go for the cutoff. Always try to push as far past what you think the cutoff is going to be. The chest only contains 250 4-star shards. Really? Are there 2 chests? I was thinking there was 1 on each side there at the end. What's the drop rate for the gate keys? I have no idea, to be honest with you. It's probably a little bit higher than the Punisher drop rate. 3-star chest is 250 4-star shards. 4-star chest is 125. I'm assuming 5-star shards. Yeah, not great. Like I said, I'm just going to hold on to my keys. We've still got several more weeks of this. And if I get lucky, I'll definitely go for the title. I think it's like Rocket's Little Helper. I think I saw somebody mention that in a forum or something. I don't remember. Probably not a title that I will be displaying. But I do like to collect the titles. Even though I never change it from the season summoner. Zachary, what's up, dude? 4 smiley faces. Are you having a good day? You've gotten 2 today, Snooner. That's pretty good luck, man. That's how it went for me yesterday as well. I've heard that people have gotten 55 4-star shards from a 3-star chest in Rocket's scrapyard. You mean 550 or 55? Where am I from? I'm in the Midwest. I'm in southern Illinois, just east of St. Louis. What do you think the cutoff for 3-star Drax? Dude, I couldn't tell you with any amount of knowledge, to be honest with you. I do not keep track of the 3-star arenas. Jar's in here right now. Jar seems to have a pretty good grasp on those. I'm sure he can answer that for you. I probably should start paying attention to that more, to be honest. People ask me that all the time, and I feel stupid, but I I've got so much going on that I really can't pay attention to everything, and the 3-star arena kind of falls off for me. Hey Joel, do you use a Mac? No, I've got a Dell. Just bought this Dell. In fact, in January, before I started the channel, I really needed to buy a new laptop, and that is what kind of pushed me to get it. It's really nothing special. It's like a, what did I pay for this thing? Like 650 bucks from Best Buy. It's got the Core i7. I mean, it does everything that I need it to do. I don't really do anything fancy. Seems to be working for me. If you really want a good laptop recommendation, though, definitely go pester Brian Grant. He's got a pretty sweet laptop, sounds like. Wolfie, what's up, man? Good to see you here this evening. Jar's at 3.6 for something. It just, let me see here. Let me scroll back up. I'm at 3.6 now, behind, need more so I can rest tomorrow. You're not, you're at 3.6 now. You're not behind, dude, if you're at 3.6. I mean, you're nearly to probably what the cutoff's going to be. Robert Beckham, dude, I'm sorry. I just saw that you said what's up. Didn't mean to overlook anybody there. Justin goes, Hambra. Really? I'm from Belleville. No way, dude. Small world. My office is in Belleville. That's where I'm at right now. Crazy, man. Crazy, crazy small world. Yeah, if you need some insurance, look me up. Older 3-star arena champs go for just over milestones. So there you go. And to be honest, I don't even know what milestones are either. What would it be, like a million? Surely it's not a million in the 3-star arena. Is it like 800,000, something like that? Do 700K for 3-star arena. Be pretty safe. Yeah, I have not darkened the door of a 3-star arena in a long time. I think the last 3-star arena that I really pushed for was it was either Ultron or Hulkbuster. I can't remember which one came out later, but that was the last 3-star arena that I really pushed for. You skipped me today? No, I caught you up, dude. It's all right. It's just the lag between when you guys type stuff and when I see it. Is it good to have my 440 Crossbones duped, or is he good unduped? What makes him a good champ is his ability to lower defensive ability accuracy, and that is in no way tied to his awakened ability. When he's awakened, he's got a chance to shrug off debuffs. So really, he does, you know, whether he's awakened or not, still a solid champ if you're needing somebody to run a Thorns node or you're having issues with Spider-Man or something like that. Solid champ. I have a lot of fun playing with him. Also, if you haven't completed Road to the Labyrinth, he's an excellent champ for that as well because of the Spite buff. You wanted 5 million by today. Dude, you're going to be super safe at 5 million. There's no way that it's going to go past what we saw in the first round, 4.3. I hit my 5 million today, Jar. Dr. Doob. Yeah, dude, I don't know how you put up that many points. Every time I click on an event, like, I'll be feeling good about myself. I'll have like 10,000 points, and I scroll up and I see Dr. Doob, and he's got like 90,000 points. I don't know what you do for a living or how you have that kind of time, man. But props to you. I'm glad that I'm on the same side as you. I'll put it that way. I guess I need an external microphone. Yeah, quick shot, dude. I stopped by your channel late this afternoon. I don't know. I saw you on Twitter or something, and yeah, hopped over there and was watching your Hyperion video. If you're looking for a mic, I would not suggest spending a lot of money to begin with. Just go pick up one of the cheap, like $20 Logitech headphones from Walmart. That's what I did. Not that I have anything really all that great now. I've got one of those stupid little blue ball mics from, no, I said blue ball again. Snowball, not blue ball. Although blue ball would be a way cooler name for a company. It's like a $30 little robot looking mic. I don't know, it's kind of funky looking. My 550 Agent Venom does 1,000 bleed per tick after his S3. Only have 1 point in deep wounds. Got to put more in it. Yeah, Agent Venom. I always forget about Agent Venom when I'm doing my crystal openings, but he is definitely a champ I would love to get. I've been after him since he first came out. How long do I grind each day? I mean, if I'm just going for the basic arena, not really that much, to be honest with you. Most of my grinding I do either here on live stream or I will do it at night once my wife goes to bed. for me right now, if I'm not using boosts, no suicide masteries, nothing like that, pretty much 100 fights is, when I get to 100 win streak, it's a little over 3 million points for me. So really not bad. You know, I can put up 30 fights a day, something like that, and usually catch the cutoff. Which it wasn't always like that. I don't say that to be smug, because I know a lot of people have to work and spend a lot of time to get to those points, and I definitely feel you, man. For all those out there struggling, I do remember those days well. It's kind of what I feel like now in the featured arena. kind of punching above my weight, but I'm really looking forward to getting into another one with Nebula. I keep going back and forth every day. I can't decide which one I want to go for. If I'm going to go for Nebula, it's not going to be this Thursday. It's going to be round 2. I find myself, I have more time to grind Monday through Thursday than I do the second half of Thursday through Sunday. So I probably will have a better chance the second round. Usually cutoffs come down a little bit, and I would like to see where the cutoffs are to begin with, because I don't want to assume that I can pick her up at like 13 million and the cutoff end up being like 18 or something crazy like that. So I'll probably just sit tight this Thursday and see how things go, and then try to catch up with it on Monday. And once again, I have forgotten, because I ran in here last second to turn this all on, I have not turned off any of my notifications. Mirza, what is up? Dude, girl, I'm not sure. Which is it? I don't always want to say like, hey, what's up, man? It just comes naturally for me to say that. I should never, I guess, assume that everybody that I'm talking to is in fact male. Legacy, what's up, man? I must have missed you hopping into the chats. Brian's almost at 20,000 subs. Yes, that's a huge milestone. Gotta go, Joel. Sorry for the short time. Hopefully I'll catch you when I have more time. No problem, dude. Don't expect to have anybody in here for any extended amount of time. You just pop it in. I appreciate that very much. Cameron's in the house. What's up, man? I'm going for Nebula's Thursday. Gonna give it my all. Dude, best of luck to you. Are you gonna try to dupe her if you manage to pull her this week? For me, I'm a little bit lucky in that I've got a 4-star Tech Awakening gem sitting there. So whichever one I end up getting, Nebula or Yondu, I'll spend that on. I don't really feel like either one of them become like super OP or have to be awakened. I guess I'll whichever one I get, I'll play around with a little bit and make that decision later. Joel, have you got a 3-star Psylocke? I saw your video, but I don't see how your opponent gained power. I don't see how your opponent gained power gain ability, but it's doing it right now with the 3-star Psylocke. I'm not sure I understand the question, man. With Psylocke, once you fully drain the enemy's power, once they have absolutely nothing, they will not gain any power through being hit or hitting. No, let me take that back. They will not gain any power when you hit them. They will only start regaining power once they hit you. Outside of that, if they have some sort of power flood like Mordo or Hyperion, that's not affected. They'll gain that as normal. That was a terrible explanation. I hope that I didn't just make things more confusing for you. Finally caught your live stream, James. I appreciate having you here, man. Glad you caught one. Magic is the next basic. What do you think her cutoff is? That's a tricky one, because a lot of people really want Magic, but she's been around for a long time as well. I would say probably 3.5 million is going to be a safe number for her. By the way, you got to give me a shout out, man, next video. Well, you got to give me a reason to give you a shout out, right? No, I'm just kidding, man. I don't usually give people shout outs, because if I start that, that's kind of a never-ending cycle. I can't give a shout out to one person and then not give it to another. I'll put it that way. Except for my end screen. I do give shout outs to people that donate. Not that I'm pressuring anybody. I'm just going to step back and away from that conversation. Are you saving those rocket scraps? Yes, I am. I think that's... I really need to go in and check. I'm not sure where I'm at, to be honest with you. I think I might be really close to 30,000. If that's the case, I need to hop in there and grab one of those carbonadium cores. I really want to make sure that I have all of that set up in a perfect world before Monday when I go for Nebula. Would really like to have my suicides all set up. James, I'm thinking 3.7. How are you? How are things going, Joel? Things are good, man. Appreciate you asking. I wish that I could live stream from my house, but other than that, it's all good. Can't complain. I'm gonna have to start a GoFundMe to pay for all the the gas to get back and forth from my office 15 times a day. Steiny's in the house. What is up, man? I was hoping you'd pop in here. I have got a chocolate milk, a mug of chocolate milk sitting here, and I thought of you as I was driving in to start my live stream. Quick shot. What is up, man? Under pressure. Dun 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 dun. Isn't that the song, Under Pressure? I appreciate that, dude. See, now I am obligated to get him squeezed in there with a shout out on the end screen. Yeah, see, Cameron's gonna show a lot of love, so he doesn't have to donate anything tonight. Oh man, you gotta get your girlfriend on here at some point. I just need to verify that she is approving of all this. And I just got killed trying to read the chat. Ah. Yeah, thanks, Quick Shot, man. I do appreciate that. A lot of love to all the people that support the channel. It means a lot. Yeah, that's the song. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had it there. Alright, let's try not to get killed here. I do not want to lose my streak. There's my wife. I didn't even ask to see if she was in here tonight. I knew she would be. Trying to think, what show are you sitting there watching this evening? Actually, my guess is more on there's just background music or background show on TV you're not paying attention to, and you're on Pinterest right now. That's where my money's at. Joel, I'm doing Max 6 tomorrow. I'm so hyped. What do you think of running Ghost Rider, Rogue, and Magic for Hyperion? I'm taking off Suicides, though. Ghost Rider's awesome. Magic is awesome. I don't know how I feel about Rogue, man. I think I'm just bad with Rogue, to be honest with you. I took her into map 6 not too long ago, and she just got trashed. But I think that has more to do with me. But yeah, definitely Magic, Ghost Rider, both really good choices there. Map 6 is a lot of fun. Chocolate milk is the best, man. Mighty thumb salute. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I need to shut off my notifications. Hi, Joel. Yeah, I didn't miss your stream this time. Liv, I'm happy to have you here this evening. Joel, what's the main advantage of having Suicides on? I get asked that all the time. I'm kind of surprised. I guess it's not as common knowledge as I thought it was. There's two main goals for getting the Suicide Masteries. The first biggest is that there's a huge PI jump, your power index. There's a huge jump in that when you add the Suicide Masteries, which means for every fight that you do, you get a lot more points, and then also because of the extra damage that you're doing, you can get through fights a lot quicker. So it helps in both ways there. Rogue is awesome. Yeah, I just need to play with her some more, to be honest with you. Just popped in 15 minutes ago and heard you say, to be honest with you, 8 times. Clinton, yeah, I'm sorry, man. I've got issues. Murders Munchies. What's going on? Is that a banana? Is your profile picture a banana? Looks like a banana in a raincoat. Rogue is pretty good. She is pretty good. I don't mean to put her down like that. New to the channel, just joined the stream. Krypton, man. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, we've had a ton of new people in the stream last night. A couple new people in here this evening. So I really appreciate all the support. Happy to have you all here. Yeah, we are inching ever closer to 5,000 subs. I think we're coming up on like 4,600, something like that. We may hit 5,000 before the week is up. Ben Timsey, hello Joel. Kurt L, what's up? Both of you, happy to have you in the chat. What's better, Bleed Masteries or Suicide Masteries? That's a difficult question to answer. Those are two very different things. Joel, what device do you use to play Marvel Contest of Champions? I use an iPhone 7 Plus. Absolutely love it. Wasn't really sure how I was going to feel about the bigger screen because I had played on an iPhone 6 for like over 2 years. And it was a little bit odd switching over to the bigger device when I first got it in January. But yeah, if you're thinking about getting a new device, the iPhone 7 runs the game so smoothly, so quickly. I really, really like it. I'm not new, but I still love you, Joel. No, Timothy, you're not new. I see you all over the place, man. Most times, Timothy, yes, it is. But when the L1 crits, it can heal over 2k, which is more than Recoil will do. Welcome, Kurt. Hey, man. Glad I finally get to watch you live. Jason, that's awesome, dude. I'm happy to have you here. Yeah, I was streaming closer to like 11:30 Eastern when I first started. I think 9:30 or 10:30 Eastern seems to be a little bit better time. We've had a lot of newer faces in the stream these last couple nights. So, yeah. Big shout out to everybody who's new to the stream, new to the channel. I'm happy to have you all here. TA2 Tony, what's up, man? Joe, if you had 3 points to use, would you put them all in willpower or add 1 to coagulate? I think I would probably stick them all in the willpower. 4 miles is safe. 4 million is safe. Yeah, I mean, I would expect the cutoff probably to fall below 4, but for me personally, I don't want to miss him. And if I'm giving advice, I would say shoot for at least 4.2, 4.3. If you want to be super safe, but yeah, I would expect the cutoff to be under 4. About to hit 5K. I'm barely going to reach 500. Hey, dude, it's still a milestone. It takes forever to get your first couple hundred subs. And then it kind of it picks up from there, definitely. So you're almost to the easy part, dude. You get to 500, soon you'll be to 1,000. They'll just be pouring in after that. I have faith in you, Jar. Glad I could catch your stream again tonight, Joel. Always a treat. Roberts, appreciate that, man. I'm happy to have you here. Sub, dude. Good to see another MCOC stream. Yeah, I hope that I'm not stepping on any toes by streaming at a time that somebody else was going to take, but it's what works for me. This is about the only time I can stream at this point. I was thinking about that on the way over here to the office, for a lot of people that are new to the channel, this is the first time in the stream. I have terrible internet where I live. Just because of where I live, I can't get good internet out in the middle of nowhere. So I drive back to my office and I stream from my office at night. Which, if I had decent internet, if I could stream at home, I would do it every single day. But I'm sure things will change at some point. But this is what it is for now. How do I like Angela? I like her a lot, to be honest with you. She's a lot of fun to play. If you can get those Furies lined up, she hits really, really hard. James Neal signing off. Thanks for coming by, man. Have a good night. Eating sloppy joes, but I'm really out of bread. That's cool, dude. Maybe get some crackers? Get a bagel? Sloppy joes on a bagel. I'm not sure if those two things go together. Enjoying the stream so far. Awesome, dude. Appreciate the support. Yes, very soon I will. I'll have a webcam, and we'll get that all set up. Selena Squad is in the house. What's up, man? Happy to have you here this evening. Again, my deepest apologies for skipping your super chat yesterday. I was thinking about that today. Felt really bad about that. Let's bring in Gamora. Where's my rocket at? There he is. Do you like King Groot? Yes, I very much like King Groot. Would love to have him. Not sure he's super useful. I mean, I think he's going to make a decent defender. Pretty good for questing. I just think he's cool, to be honest with you. Are you contracted under AT&T, or can you get charter? If you get charter, let me know. My boy works for them, and he has the hookup. Yeah, the problem is I can't get anything. Where I live, which if you're in Belleville, I think you were the one that said you're in Belleville. I live kind of in between Belleville and Smithton off of Highway 159 in the middle of literally nowhere. And there are no providers, AT&T, Charter, I mean nothing. We tried to get satellite internet to our house. We had several companies come out, and they said because of the hills around the house, because of the way the house sits down below the street line, because of the trees, we cannot get satellite internet to you, which doesn't make any sense. But yeah, so we are stuck using a hotspot, which we had an AT&T hotspot, then we switched over to T-Mobile, because they were doing that free like binge on for Netflix and stuff. We had that for about a year. And then here recently, I think in January, I ran across this random company called Unlimitedville, and they give it's a mobile hotspot, but it's unlimited data. It's $100 a month. So we switched to that, which has been awesome. You know, no data caps, but it's not fast enough, unfortunately, to be able to live stream. Okay, I'm sure I just missed a ton of questions in the chat, so if you asked, I apologize. Just ask again. Late mate, is it later mate? Can you duel me? I'm not gonna be doing any duels in the live stream this evening. Sorry, man. Got to put up some points in the arena. Currently grinding as well. Missed him first round by about 30k. Yeah, dude, I know you mentioned that the other day. That sucks. You will definitely get him if you put up as many points as you did in the last round. You'll definitely be safe. You'll get him this round. Cameron, I appreciate you answering questions for me. I didn't mean to skip everybody there, but I got to talking and wasn't paying attention. Dennis in the house. What's up, good? What's up, dude? I think I said hello, man. Yo, Joel, get that rider. Dude, I love your little profile pic there. How much am I going for? I probably am shooting for like between 4.5, I don't know, somewhere between there. Just pulled Ghost Rider from a 4-star so I can stop trying to dupe him. Nice, dude. Congratulations. I've never had that kind of luck. Let's see. Let's go that way. Here we go. I really do enjoy Ghost Rider. He's a lot of fun to play. I wish he hit a little harder, but I understand usually when you've got champs that have got so much utility, power drain, fate seal, regen, all that stuff, they usually compensate and balance the character by lowering their offensive ability a little bit. I'll be interested to see if when you get him awakened, because he does gain a fury, if that kind of brings his damage back up. We'll see, I guess. About what level did you get your first basic from Arena? How many teams would you say you had? Dude, it was a long time ago. Man, I don't even... To be honest, I'm not even sure what the first basic champ was that I got. I remember that one of the first ones that I attempted to get was Wolverine. It was like the very first time that he was a basic champ. And I put up like 2.1 million points. I think it ended up being like 2.3. So that kind of shows you how long ago that was. I think... Was it Scarlet Witch? Man, I really can't remember, to be honest with you. It's all a matter of just putting your nose to the grind. You know, no matter how many teams you've got, if you're really going to put in the time, you can put up the points if you're committed to it. I would say when you can easily put up somewhere between like... I would say anywhere between like 250 and 300,000, maybe 350. Every time you run your champs through the arena, that's usually a pretty good number to where you're not like just pulling your hair out to be able to get the basic champ. So I'm not really sure necessarily if it's like a number of champs as much as it is just keep an eye on how many points you get when you run your champs through. That'll give you a better idea of where you need to be. All right, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Joel the Fury makes him hit way harder. My Ghost Rider's signature 40. Good. I'm happy to hear that. You never played a Ghost Rider's Fury. Yeah, Steiny, I know you play your Ghost Rider quite a bit. Cooking, so a bit delayed here, but man, your internet situation sounds terrible. Yeah, it's not fun. I never dreamed in a million years that when we found this place and bought it that we were not going to have internet. I mean, we sit right off of a major road in between two cities. I thought for sure there's got to be something running through here that provide us internet. And I didn't look into it, and I guess lesson learned. Which sucks because, I mean, I absolutely love the place where we live. It's not quite an acre, it's almost an acre, but it's super quiet. We've got just a huge open field behind the house. There's nobody around. But no internet. That sucks. Also, it's on a septic system, which... Don't even get me started on that. I had to drop My wife can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think it was like 5,500 bucks we had to drop on that thing last year. Yeah, we're still paying on that bill. Just part of living in the middle of nowhere, I guess. Score is way higher than mine. Yeah, it's I've probably got a lot more 550s would be my guess. Dachi, what's up, dude? I'm not sure I've seen you in the stream before. I'm happy to have you here. Can someone explain what Ghost Rider's signature ability does? Does he need it to be good, or is he worth rank 4 without? He's definitely worth rank 4 without. His signature ability gives him an extra judgment. Right now, if you end a 5-hit combo with a light attack, it causes a bleed and a judgment. When you awaken him, if you end that same combo with a medium attack, there's a chance that he's going to gain fury and also cause another judgment. So it's easy to get a couple, like 2 or 3 judgments built up quickly when you've got that extra one there through your combo. But either way, he's really good champ. Let me check my OBS, my internet here real quick. It's getting a little bit of lag there. Is the stream okay for everybody? I never know when to ask, because sometimes when it looks fine, people say it sucks. Sometimes when it's good, people say it's bad. I never know. Willpower and recovery won't work if I'm playing in those heal lock nodes. Arnab, I'm sorry, dude. I missed the first part of your question. All right, let me get in here. I feel compelled to make Dachi a moderator. I'm not used to seeing his name without a wrench next to it. It almost looks wrong. Although this is his first time in the stream. Iselina says it's cool. All right, man. Thank you. I'm sure people will tell me if it's not, so I guess I'll just wait to hear. So how much am I going for? Shooting to be around 4 million when I wake up on Thursday. And that way I can put in a few more rounds and get somewhere between like 4.3, 4.5, somewhere like that. I think the cutoff's going to be right around 4. Maybe a little bit less than 4, so just want to be on the safe side. Not that I mean, I've already got him. I would just prefer to have him awaken, because who knows when you're actually going to pull him from a crystal. I'm sure now that I've said that, I've jinxed myself, and I'll probably pull him this coming Monday. Where's my Daredevil? There he is. Let's throw him in there. I only have Vision as a double immune champ. Should I go for the suicides? I mean, I have a totally different perspective on suicides. You know, I am only going to run them for the benefit of the arena from the PI boost. As far as using them outside of that in Alliance Quest and Alliance War, I know it can be done, but I hate using them. I know Brian Grant really likes them, and he does a really good job playing with them. I would say it's just personal preference, to be honest with you. You know, what I did back in the day is I opened them up, and I found out that I hated them. Which I was really upset at the time that I spent all those units to open them up, but now kind of looking back, I'm glad I have them. So if you awaken them, or no, I keep saying awaken, but if you unlock those masteries and find that you don't like them, or you're not good with them, or you don't have the right champs, you know, your units are not totally wasted, because you can put on those suicide masteries if you're ever into a serious grind for the basic arena or featured arena, and that will be a big benefit to you. This is the first time you've seen me on stream as well. Ben, yes, it is. I think I might have been thrown off a little bit, because I think there's somebody else that comes in here that's got a Pikachu on his profile pic. But either way, I'm happy to have you, man. What do you think of Fury and Extended Masteries? I'm not sure I can really give you an answer on that one, because I've never really played around with it before. I mean, they sound fairly decent. I guess I just have to figure out what you're giving up in order to get them. Obviously, if you play a lot of champs, let's say maybe you've got a dupe 5-star Drax, you play with him a lot, you use Hyperion, you know, anybody that's going to stack up a lot of Furies, and you play with them a lot, it may be a benefit to having them. But really, until I do some testing, it's difficult for me to say. Have I tried Transformers Forged to Fight? It's interesting that you asked that, because I was playing that was it last night? No, not last night. I streamed last night. Sunday night was playing it a little bit, and that was the first time that I had picked the game up since its launch. When it opened up that Wednesday, I downloaded it and played it for a grand total of about 5 minutes, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. If I gave it a little more time, I'm sure I would enjoy it. But there's just so much to do right now in Marvel that I can hardly find any time to juggle between the two. Is there any benefit in grinding the 1v1 arena? Well, I mean, you do get that crystal, which I think can give you... what does it give you? Battle chips? I'm not sure that it gives you units, to be honest with you. Jesse, baby fun jar. What is up, dude? That is incredibly generous of you, man. Can we get some love for Jesse in the chat? Jesse, have I seen you in the stream before, man? I'm trying to think. Your name is not familiar to me, but either way, dude, that's incredibly kind, man. Never asked for, but always greatly appreciated. Yep, there's a shout out from my wife. That's how I always know my wife is paying attention. She may not be saying anything, but she's always lurking around the corner. Yeah, definitely. We got the baby expenses right around the corner, man. Right now we are in, like, I'm sure nobody wants to hear this, but we're in like full potty train mode with my 2-year-old. Really, really hoping that we can get that all taken care of before we have our second, so we don't have to have double diapers going on in the house. Try to cut down on costs a little bit that way. Yeah, to be honest with you, I've never really told anybody this. I don't really ever intend or see myself doing YouTube as a full-time gig. I don't know. I mean, I say that with an asterisk next to it because I just don't know what the future holds or where the channel's going to go. But yeah, I definitely got in to be able to, well, I love the game, but I was also looking for another way to bring in some additional income in preparation for this child. My wife is going to be moving from working 3 days down to 2 days, and would really like to be able to move her completely out of working altogether. And if I can provide and do that through something that I enjoy and love so much, then I guess it works both ways. I say all that just to say, dude, I really appreciate it. Super kind, man. Yep, big thumbs up from Brian Grant. Thumbs up from Legacy. Thumbs up from Steiny. Thumbs up in the house tonight. Quick shot, I'm sitting at 9, same as last night. Did somebody ask you about your subscriber count? Yeah, I forgot to check last night when I got home. Magic reverses recoil damage when her limbo expires. Yeah, there's a couple of ways to play around recoil damage. One would be Rogue, the character that you see here. If she crits when she does her S1, pretty much eliminates recoil. You've got characters like Doctor Strange, not so much now, but kind of back in the day. If you used recoil with an S2 when he had his regen going, you basically could remove all the recoil damage as well. Who else gets health back on their special attack? I'm trying to think. I'm sure there's more, just can't think of them right off the top of my head. Zach Price, hello Joel, what's going on, man? Not much, just hanging out in the stream tonight, chatting with folks, giving Jesse some love for his super chat, and trying to put up as many points as I can while not making myself look like a fool, which I've already done several times this evening. Yeah, if you just hopped into this stream, whenever this posts, just go watch the first like 2 minutes of this stream. I got beat up pretty good. Well, I shouldn't say I got beat up pretty good. I just made a really bad mistake against Gwenpool. Laggy lightweight. Yeah, if it continues, I am seeing a little bit of lag on my end. I'll go ahead and try to reset the stream. Seems like after I reset everything, it does seem to help a little bit. You think Brian Grant really doesn't think people know he's leaving his job so he can't test out doing YouTube for a living? I have learned to not assume anything when it comes to Brian Grant. Yeah, laggy a little bit. Okay, let me pause it real quick. Let me reset the stream, and if that doesn't work, it seems like OBS is the next thing I have to reset. So hang tight for 1 second, guys. Okay, I think we're back in here. Just let me know how things go. If I need to reset OBS, I will. That seems to work. I don't know what was going on with Boris. I totally missed the comment there, but shout out to the mods. Appreciate all your help. Boris, that was a warning. I don't know what he said. I don't really care to know what he said. But yes, again, thank you to the mods. It should be strike 3 on that dude. Yeah, he's gone. Mrs. Line and Uncle Jar. Yeah, we got some good mods in here. Quickshot Gaming. Several champions like Miss Marvel, Wolverine, X23 are usually played without using specials, so they don't take recoil damage. Yes, that's also a good point. Looks like I may have to completely reset my OBS. It was doing this last night, and when I reset OBS, everything came up fine. So I've reset the stream. Looks like it's still going to crap out on us. So give me like 30 seconds. Let me reset my OBS. Although, hang on now. Now it's telling me everything's good. Well, now it's telling me everything's bad. Oh, man, who knows? Boris spamming his chum channel. Yeah, I think he pretty much comes in here every single time I'm streaming. Which, at least he's persistent. I'll give him that. Maybe if you spend a little more time devoting into making your content, a little less time spamming, you might get somewhere. Dachi Shovels, sorry I'm late. Don't unmod me. No, dude. Can't do that to you. Lag got real bad. One on my end could just be me. Yeah, it was really bad there for a second on my end as well. In fact, I don't really see that it's much better. I'm going to give it about 2 more minutes here, then I'm going to reset my OBS. Razor, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for stopping by, just to show some love. I think I really need to sit down and take a hard look at my OBS settings. Who should I rank up to rank for, Electro or Crossbones? Well, Electro is basically just going to be ranked up to throw him into Alliance War defense. Crossbones is going to have a lot more use throughout the game. If he's duped, even if he's not duped, he's not a terrible defender. Yeah, definitely a lot more utility for special events. Road to the Labyrinth, he's excellent in. So I guess that's your answer. If it was my account, if it was me, I would take up Crossbones first. If you ever make merchandise, make sure it says, to be honest with you. How many more times have I said that? Probably every time that I answer a question, I say that. I don't even realize I'm saying it. Okay, I'm going to take a quick time out here. I'm going to grab a drink of chocolate milk, and I'm going to reset my OBS. So give me just 1 second, and I'll be right back. Okay, let me know when it's back up for you guys. What champs you think will be in next batch of 5 stars released for the 10K crystals? The 10K crystals? Are you talking about that that crazy offer from yesterday? Nobody buy that. I can't believe people actually bought that thing. Ah, chocolate milk. I already like Joel, and I've been here for 5 minutes. Yeah, we were at the grocery store this afternoon. My son is all about chocolate milk, so I bought it for him and then dumped most of it into a mug before I came over here to the office. So, I'm sorry, son. All right, let me know if it's working okay. Hopefully that fixed our issue. It helped last time. I'm not really sure if it's anything on my end, to be honest with you. God, I said it, to be honest with you, again right there. Clinton, I hope you're keeping track of how many times I've said that. I don't even remember what I was saying that threw me off. Was that ice I heard in your milk? Yes. Is that weird? I did put a little bit of ice in there. It's kind of crazy that the mic picked that up. Steiny, where you at? We have a drink of the day. Yes. See, I don't want to officially take a drink of the day. Like, that is Steiny's thing. Which I've not been able to catch one of Steiny's streams in a while. Are you streaming tonight, man? Stealing milk from your kids. Whoa, dude. Listen, I paid for the milk, so is it technically stealing? Chocolate rain. Cameron, nice call, dude. That was like one of the very first videos I can ever remember watching like virally on YouTube. People for sure bought that offer. It's a really good boost to Kabam's income. Yeah, what it does is it continues to perpetuate those kind of deals, and then it comes around and we complain about them, but people keep buying them. Which, if you got money to throw at it, then you know you're probably doing a lot better in life than I am. So props to you. Spend your money where you'd like, but for us regular Joes, not a great deal. Ice milk is good, man. I could never have warm milk. Yeah, I'm with you there. I don't normally drink chocolate milk. This is very much kind of a one-off thing. Usually it's iced coffee for me. Has anyone else noticed... Oops, I just lost you in chat. Has anyone else noticed the double dash back glitch? Yes. It's kind of been a well-chronicled thing the last couple of days. Which I don't know where we're at on that. I don't spend a whole lot of time over in the Kabam forums keeping track of what Kabam, Mike, and Adora are saying. I don't know if there's any kind of resolution date that's been confirmed for all that yet. Captain Bay, what's up, dude? Or is it Bay? Captain Bay? Either way, man, it's good to have you in the stream this evening. Having some stream issues. Not much unlike what you were having last night. I know people keep threatening they're going to go over to Twitch, which I don't know if that actually happens in any kind of like mass exodus. Maybe that'll make YouTube wake up and fix something, but not holding my breath on that one. Do I not get a hi? Mr. Ragman, you should know. You've been here enough. If I missed you, it's not on purpose. What's up, dude? Steiny, every time I try to stream, my son gets sick. I have to end abruptly. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Keep up the good work. Jesse, man, I appreciate that. If you're hopping out of here, big shout out to you, man. I really appreciate the super chat. Question for the chat. Has anyone noticed a very steep drop in units from the arena crystals? I haven't got a single unit in my last 50. I actually, I have noticed that a little bit. When they first took out the, was it the ISO they took out? I felt like I was getting tons of units from the crystals. And then maybe like a week or two after that point, they really seemed to drop off for me. Which, I don't know, I mean, it just could be the crazy drop rates. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Stream was crap last night. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the blame solely on YouTube. What did Cameron say? I must have missed it. Let me scroll back up here. Don't get me started on the offer. Ended up having a heated argument with Brian over it on Reddit. What? I don't spend any time on Reddit, so I missed that. I faced the classic Black Panther on a stun immune node in Alliance War. Normally it would be an easy fight, but because of the double dash back bug, I couldn't fully avoid his specials. Yeah, there's a lot of issues like that going on. I would expect to see a fairly decent compensation package come out from all this. All right, I've got a notification here. I'm sure it's probably somebody friend requesting me, but let me check it out just in case. Oh, it's a gift. What we got going on here? Phantom, appreciate that, man. If you're in the stream here this evening, big shout out to you. Can never have enough energy refills. Thank you, sir. This is the first time live. Well, I'm happy to have you here, but I'm sorry I'm having issues with my stream. Hopefully it's fairly well on your guys' end. I'm seeing a lot of lag on my end, unfortunately. Zach Price, was that you that just sent that to me, man? Thank you very much, sir. I do appreciate it. I've had a lot of people send me energy refills, and I've used pretty much all of them. No hard feelings on my behalf. Wait, now I'm really curious to see what happened. Actually, that reminds me, Cameron, I did watch that Voodoo video that you sent over on Twitter. It's pretty crazy. That was a long fight, but I think that's one of the few champions that I've seen take down Realm of Legends Wolverine like that. Pretty cool. Is that Price? That was me. Yep. Awesome, dude. I appreciate it. Ooh, man. Good thing I had that bleed. I was about to get embarrassed there by not Gwenpool, by Spider-Gwen. What do you use to capture gameplay? I was using Reflector 2. Yes, when I first started, I was also using Reflector 2. But the biggest problem that I had with it is that it takes so long to render the videos. And I didn't want to have to worry about the internet connection when I was trying to live stream. So I bought the Elgato HD60 from Best Buy. And that thing is a lifesaver when you're trying to record videos. Because as soon as you click stop recording, it is done rendering. It is right there ready for you to use and edit. So that's been a big help in me being able to push out more content. Made another Waffledilla. Man, these are good. I recommend it to anybody. A Waffledilla, that sounds excellent. Actually, last night after the stream, because I mentioned that I was hungry during the stream, and for whatever reason, when I left my office, I was craving a cheeseburger so bad that I had to stop at McDonald's, of all places, and I got a cheeseburger at McDonald's at like 11:30 at night. Not one of my better life decisions, but I don't know. I guess my wife's like pregnancy cravings are they're sticking to me. Having weird baby cravings. Is that a thing? I guess so. I'll blame it on her. A contest champion, for the record, if you make your own forum where people can share strategy, I'd totally come over. Yeah, like contestchampion.com, we're all looking for that. Considering the recent nerfing, how difficult do you think it will be to win Doctor Strange in the future arena? I don't think you'll have much difficulty there at all. A lot of people not impressed with Doctor Strange for good reasons. Not nearly the love for him that there used to be. I would say that the cutoff is probably going to be fairly low. I would say if you can put up 3.5, you'll probably be safe. But again, just kind of have to wait and see where the hype is at from the community the closer we get to it. Soon, yes. We're all patiently waiting. We're not pressuring you or anything, man. Maybe not a forum. I'm eating Pizza Hut, Joel. You and I will both pay for it later. Yeah, I actually felt pretty good after I ate that cheeseburger last night. Actually, dude, you should never mention pizza because now I'm craving pizza. Don't tell me you're the one with the morning sickness. No, I just have these weird cravings. See, my problem is that I've gotten away from eating breakfast. If I eat breakfast, if I have a normal breakfast, lunch, dinner, then I don't get really hungry late at night. But if I skip breakfast, then around probably like 11 o'clock, like right at this time, I mean, I'm hungry. Like, I'm ready for an entire meal. Which, when I was in high school, when I was in college, when I was in my early 20s, I mean, like, I could eat whatever I want, man. But, yeah, things have changed a little bit. Can't afford all those calories like I used to. Hashtag pregnant Joel. I knew I shouldn't have said anything. Dude, now I'm gonna go all college and raid the fridge for some cold pizza. Dude, I hear you on that. I had a lot of cold pizza. I had a lot of ramen noodles. I almost went to McDonald's tonight, but decided to get a sandwich from Jimmy John's instead. Great life choice right there. Yes, I do love Jimmy John's. They were having like, I don't know if this was like a national thing, but locally last week on Tuesday, from like 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock or something crazy like that. They were giving away free sandwiches, which there's a Jimmy John's just like 2 seconds from my office, and the parking lot was packed. We almost named my second born Carl's Jr. because that's all my wife craved. That's really funny, dude. I'm not sure my wife, really with either one of our sons, has craved anything in particular all the time. It's kind of random stuff here and there. Rank 4, Vision, Colossus, or Juggy, all duped. Cameron, hashtag Joel Cravings. Oh, man. Yeah, $2 is pretty much a double cheeseburger from McDonald's, right? The value menu. Yeah, dude, don't aid me in my poor life decisions. Cameron is always super generous guy. I hope you're like a multi-millionaire. I wouldn't feel so bad taking your money like every single day if that were the case. Thank God you have a Jimmy John's. We have those here. Yeah, Jimmy John's is awesome. I'm sorry. I was in the middle of reading a question. Arnab, I didn't mean to cut you out. Rank 4, Vision, Colossus, or Juggy. All duped. Definitely Vision. Definitely. What's up, lag? Just got done playing softball, now chilling here. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about lag with the stream. Yeah, thumbs up. Cameron's a good guy. Cameron, if you're ever coming through St. Louis, man, we'll have to get dinner somewhere. I'll have to be hoarding all of your super chats somewhere so I can afford it. Where do you live at, by the way, Cameron? Please educate me on what is a Jimmy John's. It's just a sub place, which I guess it sounds like it's a national thing. Where are you at, Steiny? I have no idea where you live. What state you in? Joel, make your kid's middle name. Wait for it. Coolest middle name ever. Either that or it should be, what's the line I keep saying, to be honest with you? Contest champion, if you don't answer me here, I'll bug you in a couple hours till you do. He's not going to answer, man. Good luck there. Brian is a machine. Whenever he gets off his stream, he just unplugs, and then his wife comes in and plugs him in before the stream the next evening. Cameron is a beauty. What a good guy. Yes, Cameron, for whatever reason, is a incredibly kind person to me. Shoot, if I was rich, nothing but sushi all day for me. Dude, I hear you there, man. God, we gotta stop talking about food. Yeah, there's not a lot of things that I could eat every day, but sushi, I think I could eat sushi every single day. Jimmy John's is a wannabe Subway that goes about 10 times faster. Yeah, it's like 1,000 times faster. If you pull up into a drive-thru at a Jimmy John's, when you pull up to pay them, pretty much the sub is like sitting there. Freaky fast, freaky good. I think that's their saying, something like that. Actually, from time to time, because that Jimmy John's is not too far from my office, I would say probably like once a month, they come by and give me free sandwiches, free samples. So who knows, maybe that day will be tomorrow. Or maybe they're out running around late and they'll show up in my office here at 11 o'clock. Guys are all making me hungry. I know, Kevin, I'm sorry. Answer what? I'm only catching bits of the chat. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's why I always lurk in people's chats, because usually I'm just listening to kind of I'm listening to the live stream as like background noise, and if I say something in the chat, then people are going to start asking questions. Then they're going to be mad at me that I'm not answering them, when I'm really actually just kind of listening in the background. Totally get that, but definitely Elmat, go bug him on his stream. He needs it. We need to have an Atlanta MCOC meetup. Let's see, how far away is Atlanta from me? Nashville's about 4.5 hours from me. So what's Atlanta from Nashville? Chat is very food oriented. Yeah, I started that. Didn't mean to. It is what it is. Jar. Okay, now Jar's talking. I didn't mean to continue the food talk, but yes, Firehouse. Firehouse is really, really good. What is the other one? Jersey Mike's. I like Jersey Mike's, Penn Station, Firehouse. All really, really good. Okay, that's enough sub talk. I just had a Jimmy John's and now I have a pizza. Yeah, we had... What did we have for dinner tonight? Oh, we grilled hamburgers. We grilled hamburgers. My wife made this fancy salad thing. We bought... What did we buy? What else did we buy? Oh, we had some fancy cream soda. It was like Cardinal Red cream soda. Yeah, kind of random, but yeah, it was good. Hashtag ear hustling. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. Cameron, are you in Atlanta? I know I asked you that. You probably answered me and I totally skipped over it. Yeah, my wife, my in-laws live down in Baton Rouge. We're actually heading down that way in the end of June. I think the end of June, kind of through the 4th of July, I think is where I'm heading, or when we're heading down there. So is anybody from Baton Rouge? South Carolina here. Have you ever tasted In-N-Out? No, I have not tasted an In-N-Out. I know people people bow down to the In-N-Out, but no, I've never had one. I've never been further west than Colorado, and both times it was just on a quick vacation out there. Joel, am I watching the playoffs? I mean, as I'm speaking, I'm not watching it, but yes, I am keeping a close eye on all of it. When I left my house, the Spurs were up by, I think, 2 points. There was like 6 minutes left. So I'm assuming that game is over. If I had to guess, I would say Spurs were at home. I would say the Spurs probably pulled it out. That's my guess. I have no idea who won the game. But yeah, I love the NBA, especially NBA playoffs. Yes, Midtown Atlanta. Well, there you go, Cameron. If I'm ever through there, I'll have to stop by your neck of the woods and say hi. In-N-Out is way overrated. It was hyped. It was so hyped up that I was disappointed when I actually went to one. Is it kind of like it's like a Five Guys burger place? We've got those around here. I would assume it's something similar to that. OMG, you actually read my comment. Did I really? Where was it at? Gene, where are you at? Oh, that was your In-N-Out comment? Yeah, dude, I try to read as many comments as I can. If I skip over one, it's quite literally just because I missed it. Whiskey, I am in Illinois. I am Southern Illinois, in the Metro East, just on the other side of the river from St. Louis. Born and raised right here. A lot of family in the area. I don't know why I thought Quake was doing an S2 there. I was waiting for her to jump and then she never did. I lived in North Carolina my whole life, so I've been blessed to have an In-N-Out for years. In-N-Out isn't all that great. Dude, I think we may have started a controversy in the chat. Didn't mean to pit anybody against one another when it comes to In-N-Out. I've never had it, so I can't give a ruling one way or the other. It's similar to Five Guys, yes. Hope it's not as expensive as Five Guys. To be honest with you, if I want to spend like $9 on a burger, I'm gonna go to Red Robin's. Is it Red Robin's with an S or Red Robin? I can't remember. Either way, they've got good stuff there. I know I've said like 5 times I'm gonna stop talking about food, but you guys keep bringing it up. So are you a St. Louis Cardinals fan? Yes, definitely. Try to watch as many Cardinal games as I can. Which it was a pretty scary start to the season, but if there's one thing I've learned about baseball, it's that the season is really, really long. Regardless of how you start, there's always time to turn it around, which, who knows? Our defense is so terrible. Our pitching is all over the place. You never know what you're going to get. It's probably going to be an up and down year just like it was last year. We're still talking about In-N-Out. Joel, what's your favorite burger from Red Robin's? That's a good question. I feel like the Whiskey River Barbecue. I feel like I order that one every time I go in there. Glad I'm eating right now. Yeah, dude, I wish I'd have brought something. I have nothing. Nothing in my office. I try to keep snacks out of the office because I don't want to sit here and snack all day. At this point, I've just got a little bit of very watered down chocolate milk. The Cardinals killed me tonight. Did we come back and win that game? No way. No way. Let me switch over. I got to see this for myself. Oh my God, we did. Yeah, I was watching the game on my phone up until the very beginning of the 8th, and that's when I switched over. Wow. Awesome. I'm sorry for you. If you're a Marlins fan, I feel bad, but not that bad. Bottomless fries. Yes. It's an excellent place to go to with kids. Oh, War Machine or Rhino. I guess I should take him War Machine. War Machine, he disappoints me so much. I feel like he has so much possibilities. Like, he could be a great champ. But I really feel like they screwed up with him. They need to redo his shoulder-mounted rocket thing. Like, that should be his awakened ability. It should just, like, randomly fire off at the end of a 5-hit combo. Oh, Nightcrawler, you screwed me over last night in Alliance War. Which I wish that, I wish I had recorded the rest of the Alliance War, because I actually got quite a few good fights in. Even though I was down 2 champs within the first 2 fights, Winter Soldier really carried me. I ended up just skipping the bleed node because I didn't have vision. I skipped it, went around it, and did several other fights on the way up to the mini-boss on the right. Dates are a great snack to have around. I'm not sure I've ever had a date. Okay, I'm sorry. I've missed so many questions. Let's see here. Leighton, hey Joel, I have a spare tech gem lying around and was thinking of using it on OG Vision and taking him to rank 4 and perhaps even be my first rank 5. Any thoughts from you would be welcome. Yes, when it comes to tech champs, what we currently have, Vision, both of them really sit right up on top of the tech class. Obviously, things will be shifted around with Nebula and Yondu coming in, but as far as techs that we've got in the game right now, he's very strong. Double immunity, power control. He can gain power without even hitting anybody over time. So definitely a very strong champ. I would love to have OG Vision, but I'm not rolling deep in units like Brian Grant, and I'm not going to spend money to get him. So someday I'll get him, I guess. But yeah, I run with AOU Vision and really like him. If you want Joel to read your comment, put an emoji. Go Cubs! Yeah, I figured if I brought up the Cardinals, I was probably gonna run into a Cubs fan around here somewhere. If you ever decide to attend tech, hit me up. Oh, I'm sorry, that's for somebody else. I need a tech awakening. I had 2 Tech Awakening gems forever, and I had rank 5, 50 Ultron, Star-Lord, and Vision, and I didn't see any end in sight where I should put them at, so I actually ended up dumping one of them into Rocket. No, I had 3. I put 1 in Rocket, I put 1 in Civil Warrior, and I hung on to the 3rd, which I'm really glad that I've got that 3rd one now, but yeah, I'm not sure if those were great decisions. I knew that they would add new tech champs at some point. I was just impatient. Nightcrawler screws me over so much and more with these bugs. Yeah, you and everybody else, man. I feel you. Dude, I wish I recorded my Alliance War fights today, but I was at work. But I took down 22k Nightcrawler final boss in 1 try with my Star-Lord. I couldn't believe it. Awesome, man. Yeah, that final boss, I think he's stun immune, right? So that's fairly impressive. Joel, I have a spare tech gem. Was thinking of using it. Okay, clearly you didn't. Leighton, just rewind like 2 minutes. I just answered your question, man. Hey, Joel, who is your Alliance War defense team? My Alliance War defensive team is not all that great, to be honest with you. Let me jump over. Actually, I'm already here. Let me pull up my 4 stars. Okay, so typically for my Alliance War defense, it needs a lot of love. But I bring in Nightcrawler, I bring in Black Panther Civil War, I bring in Ultron, I bring in my 5-star Rhino, wherever he's at. Oh, he's not in here because this is a 4-star arena. But I bring in my 5-star Rhino, and I bring in my 5-star Magic, which I think that I'm going to replace my 5-star Rhino. I feel like people do not struggle with him, kind of like they used to. And he's no longer rank 4. When he was rank 4, he was an absolute monster, but he's at rank 3 now. I'm not sure who I want to replace him with, but he'll probably be the first one I replace, and then I'll probably follow that up shortly by trying to replace my Ultron as well. Legacy, I'm going to use my tech gem on my OG Vision. So you're another one of those people that bought it. Did you buy the offer that we just had, or did you have him before that? Here comes some 4 Loki defense intel. Euthanitis is going to kill you. Pfft, hardly, man. If you want to call that intel, then you got some issues. No, I understand what you're saying. Euthanitis is probably in here right now. Maybe. He usually stops by. Euthanitis, male or female? Neither. He is also a robot. He created Brian Grant, I think. That's the rumor going around. Or maybe Brian Grant created Euthanitis? Yes, that's what happened. ContestChampion.com is just like it's a user interface that he built into the Euthanitis robot. He built Euthanitis to run the Alliance for him because he didn't have time to do it. True story, kids. You heard it here first. I think my defense is pretty solid. 455 Magic, 550 Electro, Unduped Nightcrawler, Agent Venom, and Hyperion. Yes, that's a very solid. Unduped Nightcrawler is actually a better defender. Leighton, I answered your question. Yes, is the short answer. Go for OG Vision. Just picked up OG Vision last week. Yeah, and I pulled Punisher trying to get units for him. Wow. Maybe you should go get like a Powerball ticket or something like that. Man, I really wish that I had a Immortal Iron Fist. Not Immortal, excuse me. Just a regular Iron Fist as either a 4 or 5-star champ. I think when I was first playing the game, when they refreshed his animations, I absolutely loved him. I used my 3-star all the time in event quests, in the act events. And I've just never been able to pull him, unfortunately. I say nothing! Jose, I love your videos. I appreciate that, man. Is Jar headed out? Let me scroll up here. Okay, Joel, I'm going to head out. Good stream. You're in good hands with the rest of the mods. Later stream peeps. Later mods. Have a good evening, folks. Peace out, Jar, man. I will see you tomorrow morning, I'm sure, in somebody's stream. Appreciate you coming by and modding for a little bit. How long have we been in here? What are we at? An hour and 23 minutes? Let me hop over into Alliance Quest real quick and just make sure that I'm not holding anybody up. I don't think I am. But let me just double check that. Brian, if you ever make merchandise, that'd be a good shirt. Yes, definitely. I actually could make my own t-shirts. Me and my wife have got one of those like Cricut machines, which I'm not even going to get into that story, but I've tossed that around a little bit. Do I have a crystal? Nope. No rewards. Let me blow off some of my energy in here. I really need to get through this heroic event and get through Masters so I can get that scrap. I usually drag my feet on these events, but for this one, I don't want to wait till the last minute to finish it, this event quest, because I'm still way, way behind in Act number 5 in the first chapter. I don't know when chapter number 2 is scheduled to come out, but I would expect to probably see it within the next couple weeks, And I really don't want to get myself too far behind in act number 5. Brian Grant cracked 102. Yes, I saw that opening. In fact, I watched it on my drive over here to my office. Yeah, a little bit unlucky. You never know with those Immortal Iron Fists. Story time? Yeah, that'll be a story for another time, I suppose. Alan Wagner, hi, made it. What's up, dude? I'm glad to have you here this evening. Yeah, we've been streaming for about an hour and a half, so unfortunately you're kind of catching us on the later half of the stream. But either way, I'm happy that you popped in and said hi. Map 5, day 1, slacking off already? Yes, that's what's happened. 4 Lokis falling apart. Mr. Ragman, no. Seaton just launched merch. Did he? That's interesting. Is like a tinfoil hat is part of his merchandise? When you say merchandise, you talking like t-shirts and mugs kind of stuff? I also could make like vinyl stickers and things like that. I don't know. That's a conversation for another day. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I still need to finish the last quest from Act 5, then I will have completed my first run through. Yeah, I finished my first run through like the same day it opened, I think, or maybe the next day. But yeah, I'm way behind in exploring it 100%. Whoa, who's that? Holy moly, it's Jackson. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe have to stop and read that. What's up, Jackson? Good evening to you. Happy to have you in the stream. Merchandise as in a spoof video. Okay. You haven't seen many videos from him lately. I think he's kind of enjoying his time out in California. Which, is he staying at like... Is he staying at somebody's house? Like a subscriber's house? Or is he at a hotel? We got a little bit of energy. I'll spend this here. I'd buy some merch. Yeah, you know me. I can't ever just put anything together when it comes to like graphics design stuff. So I'm sure it would be a crazy, crazy t-shirt. If I could ever get myself a copy of Photoshop, I would really be able to put together some impressive thumbnails. But just a poor kid. Don't have that kind of money to drop on Photoshop. We watched the video on Byron Grant's stream last night. We all labeled #FatSeat, and you got to see it. Yeah, I think I missed Brian's stream last night. I usually am always kind of lurking in there, but intriguing. I will have to go check it out. I 100% Act 5 within the first 3 days. It was out. I need new content or my energy it sits full. That's some dedication to do that. My problem is if I ever find myself with free time, I typically am making videos. So if it's events like this where a lot of it I can just kind of auto fight through, you know, I'll get a lot done. But when I have to actually focus like Act 5, it takes me a long time. Joel the Broll. That's the first one. It's time to pay your toll. Holding on the dice you about to roll. Basilio. I'm clearly not a rapper, but you got some sick beats there, man. He's at one of his mods' house. Is he really? Is it Joey? I feel like I've heard him mention Joey a couple times. There's ways to get Photoshop for free. Yes. My first version of Photoshop I got for free, wink wink. But that was many years ago. I tried finding that. In fact, I pulled out one of my old laptops from like high school, college, trying to find it. And I did find it, and I tried transferring it over, but yeah, it just didn't work. Make one into a t-shirt. Mr. Ragman, I'm not sure. Not sure how that would look, but maybe like if I put a bunch of them together, like kind of my background art on my channel, that might make a cool looking t-shirt. Man and Patel, good to be back. Man, I'm glad to have you here. I actually was wondering last night if you were going to pop into the live stream. Was wondering where you were at. So good to see you here this evening. Gonna go ahead and put a few more fights in with the 3 stars. We've had a few people just pop into the stream, so I don't want to hop out on you guys as soon as you jump in. Joel, check out Adobe CC Photographer Plan. Photoshop is $9.99 a month. Yeah, I'm too cheap, man. I seem to be doing fairly well with this Canva.com. It's not everything I would like it to be, but it serves its purpose. So, I mean, $9.99 would be like pretty much half of my YouTube budget every month. I don't make that kind of money, unfortunately, yet with my my YouTube views. But one day it will come. Joel, Adobe actually offers one of the very old versions of Photoshop for free legally. Really? I think that I had Photoshop, I'm totally guessing here. I feel like it was Photoshop, I want to say 6, but I feel like it was 4. I don't know. I'm not up on my Photoshop versions. It's been a long time since I messed around with it. Yeah, when I was in high school, I don't know. Oh, I remember why. When I was in high school, I played a lot of Star Wars Battlefront, and I had a clan that I put together. And there was a free, like, stupid little forum that I put together for the clan. And I needed to be able to put together some art. And I had no idea what I was doing. I got a quote-unquote free copy of Photoshop through my uncle, started messing around with it. And I just enjoyed messing around with it so much that I started going to forums that were just dedicated to doing kind of graphics design work. It was called Chaos GFX, Chaos Graphics. They offered a lot of like tutorials and stuff. That's where I did a lot of, or learned to use Photoshop quite a bit there. But we would just make like random artwork and kind of, we had these contests and stuff that we would put them in. It was a lot of fun. There were like thousands and thousands of people on that website. And then they revamped the website. It got a bug. It crashed. And then it just never came back. I don't know what happened. Those were the good days back in high school. $20 a month on YouTube. You're banking, bro. I know it, man. Yeah, my very first full month of YouTube in February, I made... it was like $4.65, I think is what I made. So yeah, not going full-time YouTube anytime soon. So yeah, just the super chats that have come in this evening have like tripled everything that I did the entire month of February. Hey Joel, how did you get so strong? If you're referencing my roster, I've been playing since the game came out, so it just takes a lot of time, a lot of dedication, to be honest with you. Anybody can do it. I don't have any secret formula that I've put together. You just gotta stay consistent. It's one of those games that you gotta play for a long time before you really start seeing a lot of benefits. CS6 is around the time CC launched. That's probably right. Yeah, I feel like it was CS6. Let's see. Yes, I'm in between your toes. I'm everywhere. Mr. Ragman, you're you're an odd dude, but I'm happy to have you here. You bring so much color to the chat. $20 a month. That's baller status. All right, let's finish up these 2 fights. It's 11 o'clock where I'm at. I'm really hungry ever since we've been talking about food. Gonna go home and grab something to eat. All YouTubers are rich. Comment section of the video. Yeah, you would think that. I don't know how people like Dorky Diggity Dave. I guess even Brian Grant, like I have no idea what your views are per month, but I mean, I know the amount of money that I make at my job and what I would require to pay my regular monthly bills. And I just don't ever see myself getting to the point where YouTube is that lucrative that I quit my job. Just don't know. Brian. Can you duel me on stream? No, I'm not going to be doing any duels this evening. I'm actually about to hop off here, so. Whoa, we got Manon. Dude, hopping right in and throwing the super chats around, dude. I always try to be here. Work always gets me wherever you are online. By the way, what's your thoughts on the evade bug? Well, first off, man, I really, really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. My thoughts on the bug? I think it really sucks. I was not really having any issues with it until I ran into, coincidentally, a symbiote Spider-Man who I just fought there in Alliance Wars. I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago. And that's when I really noticed it, because I was trying to evade back twice, and I just couldn't do it. And then, again, I was running against a Rocket Raccoon, and I tried to evade back twice for his S1, and I got hit. So, I usually am not, like... I'm usually not in favor of getting like huge compensation packages for Kabam. I've never really been one to push for that. Like, I'll take anything they get from me, but I'm not really one to complain. But definitely this is a bug that I think, while it hasn't affected me personally like terribly, I know that there's a lot of people that have spent a lot of their units, possibly even money, to get units to be able to revive champs that have died through no fault of their own because of the evade bug. So I definitely am on board with them trying to compensate by sending some revives in the very least. I really would just like some transparency. I don't know. I know they've mentioned that they're working on it, but I would like to have a little bit of a date in mind when they're actually planning on getting these things fixed, because it's really, really annoying. All right, and with that, I feel like it's a fairly safe place to stop. Let me see where I'm at. I didn't even pay attention to what score I had. Was I 2.4? Okay, so probably this evening I will run my 4 stars, probably my 550s through again. I'll be somewhere around like 2.7, 2.8. I'll put up a few more rounds tomorrow, so Thursday when I wake up I should be right around 4 million. And that'll set me up perfectly to get Ghost Rider, to get him awakened. Alright, I didn't mean to jump out on the people that just got into the chat. Sorry that I wasn't able to stream longer. But we've got Brian Grant coming up in, what, a little over an hour, maybe an hour and 10 minutes, something like that. So I should be over on that stream this evening as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for the support. Had a lot of donations this evening. You know, never asked for them, but very, very appreciative of all of that. All right, guys, take care. Be safe. I will see you tomorrow. Or if you're going to be in Brian's stream tonight, I'll see you over there as well. All right, take care.